Okay, so we'll have you choose a leaf from my box. I'd like you to find a leaf that has a bit of a curve in it. Recently you've been learning in your sketchbooks how to do a flip, how to do a turn. So I really want to put that into play with the leaves here, as well as teach you some new things when we get into actually inking these in. So find that leaf, set it in front of you. If you can, open the lid of your sketchbook and you could set this on the other side so you get a nice crisp shadow, a nice crisp cast shadow onto the paper. So if you want to open your book up and have it be landscape side and then put the leaf on the other flip of it, that would be great today. Anytime we're drawing, at the beginning, I always say, hey, identify the basic shape. Then draw that shape. Well, it's pretty hard to draw this. It's not a real basic shape that we can identify. It's not necessarily a cube or a sphere or a cylinder. But what we can do is we can still start out with that same concept and draw somewhat loosely and just try to capture the outside shape. When I'm drawing an arrangement of objects, I say, draw the biggest shape you see first. Draw all the big shapes. In this, I'm just going to try to, imagine the basic shape of it and just get kind of a loose outline before I really start to get detailed. I still can do things like taking angles. I can compare the angle right here on that edge to my drawing, and I can restate it. So this idea of loose drawing from your shoulder, restating, basic forms, it's still going to always have application. Everything you learn prior has application in the future. So we just kind of build on things. We layer on. So we always try to use what you learned before in the next drawing. Okay, so I feel like I've got a pretty good basic shape happening here. I'm going to start to now tighten up and work from my wrist a little bit more. And my goal by the end of the day, by the end of the drawing session today, is I'd like you to have a decent pencil sketch of the contours of your leaf. So exterior contours, meaning the outside edges. I'm going to come back now and start to tighten up and work from my wrist, and I'm really going to focus on all the detail and recording and describing what I see with line. And this is what I would like you to do as well. So exterior outline edge or contour, and then we'll focus on the interior with all the wonderful veining. So that will be our goal for today, just to get this drawn out as a detailed leaf drawing that we can then focus on working on learning how to ink next week, which I think you guys will really like. Now, it's going to take me a while now as I get this drawing more precise, so I will draw mine along with you. What I'd also like you to do is draw in that cast shadow. Draw in the line or the outline of that shape as well, just as you see it. Even if they look odd, draw them just as you see it. And we'll work on, I'll come around after I get mine set up here to help you get the flips and the turns that you might see, the twists in your leaf. All right, that is your instruction.